Hello and welcome back to the channel. I got an email a few weeks ago from a company that has a Kickstarter campaign that is currently in progress, or should be in progress by the time this video goes up. And I actually already saw a video on this product from Lou over at Unbox Therapy. Apparently he got his a little earlier or was asked to make the video earlier, I don't know. But the item we're going to take a look at today is called the Wearbuds by Aipower, which from what I've been told is the same company that makes the Aukey products. And I've used quite a few of those in the past. So here is the product. And basically what this is, it's a smart health tracking band, but with a twist. You can see here on the side, it has earbuds built into it that you can click out. Packaging is very minimalistic for the moment. I'm sure this is not the final product. I actually did get a little note, a little card along with it that says, note this is an early stage prototype. So far, the earbuds function just fine. The smart band itself though, especially the touchscreen, is gonna need some fine tuning. So they're gonna be working on that. It says all functions will be perfected before any backers receive them from Kickstarter. And they also included inside of this card, a little black envelope that has the documentation in it. So there's the documentation, says meet Wearbuds. Here's the instructions on how you get started. You download the Aipower app from the App Store or Google Play. Some marketing details and things in there. And tips and tricks for using both the earbuds, ways you can tap on it and things that'll happen when you tap them. Tips and tricks for just using one earbud on the back side of that. That'll be handy for later, I'm sure. But let's see what comes in the package. And here we go. Ooh, that was unexpected. So obviously they are popped out. They're not actually inside the band right now. And I'm guessing, again, the packaging will have to be finalized. Normally, you would expect these to be down inside of something. Not a big deal, though. I don't think they told me what color they were going to send. So these are very, well, they kind of match the shirt that I happen to have on today. Just convenience there. But they have kind of a chrome exterior to them. It says the AI Power on the outside. And they're kind of a light blue color. I think there are going to be multiple different colors of this available. Obviously, from the packaging, there's a black on black. From the backside of some of the documentation, you also see a white and silver, then like a black and silver. So there's going to be a few options available. And here is the watch itself, the smart band with the charging cable inside of it. It is a full-size USB to Pogo Pen magnetic adapter that's just going to attach to the underside here. And that's actually everything that comes in the package. Again, presumably it will have the documentation built into this, and this cutout foam area will have the earbuds actually down inside of it. And the band actually, it kind of looks like it attaches just like my Apple Watch band does. So I should be able to just pull this out and it clicks. But it has a very decently sized connector here, so it shouldn't come loose easily. And again, I've been told this is pre-production hardware, but you can probably see right here, it has an R marked on this side and an L marked on this side. But if you can look even closer, where it says L here, there's a little tiny upside down R there. And where it says R there, there's a little tiny upside down L. So I'm gonna have to kind of try it both ways and see how it works. But let's go ahead and put these earbuds inside. They should just click right in like that. Maybe the other way. Looks like they only go in one way. And I'll probably have to plug this in to get it to turn on the first time. So we'll attach this magnetic cable to the bottom, attached very, very easily. It buzzed and it did say 80% on here. And I suppose I should pull up my phone and get the app ready. So I have installed the Aipower app from the App Store, but I have set up an account earlier. So now I can come in here and just click add a device. It says Wearbuds. I'll click on that. It says Wearbuds have been charged. Raise the band to wake up the display. And I raised it. It said Wearbuds. And it says Thursday, January 1st, 0 a.m. But it's trying to connect to it. There we go. I had to click the refresh in the top left, but they do show up now. So if I select that and hit connect, hopefully it will connect, and hopefully it will update the time and date and everything here. It says connect the buds, press and pop out the buds from the band. Make sure the LED indicators are flashing white. They are currently green and green on both sides. Maybe you can see that light here. So we'll go ahead and pop these out. And I heard them say something. This is flashing white. This one is going green and white. It says double tap either earbud on the Aipower logo and the LED will go green and white. So this one is going green and white. Tap Bluetooth settings and select them on your device. So let me do that. And I see Wearbuds L there. Now interestingly, both Wearbuds L and R showed up here. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to be connected to. We shall see. All right, went sort of back and forth there, but it did appear to connect. And after doing the connection, it came back to this main screen. So I suppose I should probably put these in my ears and see what they sound like, if I can get them in there. That blocks out a lot of sound. I can still hear myself talking, but I'm probably talking a little louder or quieter than usual. And from here I can tap on Wearbuds band, and it shows heart rate, floors, running, cycling, and sleep. That's only if I'm wearing the band, so I guess I should probably put it on. I'm gonna put it on my alternate arm. We'll just pop this one in place and slide the band in. Now it did not automatically update the time. Oh, it did update the time. I went into the settings and hit time, set it to 12-hour time, and it did update, so that's appropriate. Now taking a look at the device, if I swipe over once, you can see heart rate, swipe again, daily report, swipe again, sport, And then I think we go back to home from there. So swipe over, tap heart rate. I think we double tap it. Now it should be measuring my heart rate. Give it just a second. And it says 93 BPM. That's probably about right. And actually it is changing. It went from 93 to 91, 92, back and forth. You can see I'm kind of slowing it down just with my breathing there. Now if I want to go back, I can just swipe this way. And then back shows up. I can double tap on that. It goes back to heart rate. And then if I swipe over, I can see daily report. Swipe over again to see sport. And if I double tap on that, I can see different types of sports like walking, running, and cycling. And walking, running, cycling again. And the second time through, it gives me the option to go back. And actually from within the app, I was able to say measure my heart rate, so it should be measuring it again. It says 5 BPM, but over here it says 56. I don't really think my heart rate's that low, but it did transfer over appropriately, so it is showing live what's on my watch. And it should also keep track of all these other items, the floors, running, cycling, and sleep, if you happen to want to measure your sleep using this watch. Let me try listening to a little bit of music, see if it'll play over these buds. I gotta put both in now. Well, they are playing out of both of them. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I can't hear what I'm saying at all, sorry. I'll turn these down a little bit. They're decently comfortable. At 50%, it's a decent volume level. It's not hurting me or anything. Go to 100%. They've got a lot of sound. I wonder if you can hear that, because that's really loud in my ears. And I'm not going to say it has bass. It is punchy, but it's not bass heavy or anything because they're small. It's a super small pair of earbuds. Still very cool to me that this kind of matches the shirt that I'm wearing, but the sound quality's good. That's one thing I've been really surprised about lately. It's like all the earbuds and earphones I've tested lately have had very decent sound quality. They're not $1,000 pair of headphones kind of quality, but for something that's this small, that's coming from a Kickstarter campaign to have the kind of sound quality I'm hearing, that's impressive. Let's see if I can use some of the tap controls to control them. Back to the card. So if we're using both, if I double tap the left earbud, it'll go next track. So double tap, you have to be really deliberate and not tap tap, but like tap tap. Yeah, double tap on this one's working. Well, the taps on this one are not working, so that's interesting. Oh, it does have a little tiny marking on the side that this one does say R for right, and that one says L. I didn't even look at them before. I just put them in where they fit in the side of the band. I can tap and hold to increase the volume, and that is increasing the volume on my phone. Well, tap and hold is decreasing the volume, so maybe it's about to work. I think I'm just tapping on the wrong part. It's a part that's like back in my ear. Yeah. Oh, I did triple tap, so that activated SIRI. What's the weather in London? It took too long. What's the weather in London? And it is playing back through my ears, so triple tap. It took a few tries to get it to load up correctly. Set the office lights to magenta. I was able to do that using these earbuds without doing anything else, just using SIRI on my phone. And it says whatever the voice assistant is on your phone, it should work with that. So if you're using an Android phone, it should work with that. If you have ALEXA built in and that's your default assistant, you could use that instead. And I've been going on for entirely too long. I think the things left to do with this, I need to take them outside and actually go for a walk or go for a run with them. We'll put them back in the band and let them get charged up. So I'll take these outside in a bit and we'll see how they do. And I'm out on a walk with the Aipower earbuds and wristband. Mixed review so far. Sound quality is still great. Range, not that great. I've had a few cutouts when I put my phone into my pocket. Not consistently, but sometimes. And I tried making a phone call with them. My dad could not hear a word I was saying until I switched over to using the phone. And we're back inside. Just a few quick thoughts to wrap this up. These do support Bluetooth 5.0, and I did test them out with my phone on videos using things like Netflix and YouTube, and they stayed pretty close to in sync with the video. According to the list of specs I received, these are true wireless and Bluetooth 5.0. They have a Qualcomm Smart Audio chipset. They support aptX, which means it's higher quality audio, and these do have good quality audio. Graphene augmented drivers, instant pairing. I have noticed whenever I pull them out of the watch, they're immediately paired to my phone, so that's pretty nice. Earbuds can play up to 5.5 hours at a time, and again, for something this small, that's a long time, and it says 12 hours with the band, meaning if you put them back in the band to charge, a total of 12 hours, so the band itself is supposed to support up to another charge and a half or so. It says the band's battery life is up to 7 days. I haven't had a chance to test that out yet. Earbuds are IPX6 waterproof, so they should be just fine for exercising. I don't know if I would take them in the pool or anything. And it says it's supposed to support notifications. I tried it out using their app and I was not able to get notifications working. It had all the options in there to turn it on, but no matter what I did, every time I would go out and come back into the app, the notifications were all turned off. So very early impressions. The earbuds themselves are really the talking point of this device. They have great quality sound. If the battery length is as long as they say it's going to be, that's pretty decent. And I think I did mention this earlier, the card they sent along with this, it said that the band is still early pre-production, so hopefully this is going to get better before they actually release it. And I have no idea on what the pricing is going to be on this, but it's supposed to be available starting by the time this video is up through their Kickstarter campaign. But they said you can get it for up to 71% off if you buy it through their Kickstarter. I'm gonna leave it up to you as to whether or not you think that's worthwhile. I will say, just having this on the wrist, you can probably see it in front of my face. This is a bit of a thick boy. Compared to a traditional smartwatch, this is a very thick watch, mainly because you have to have space for these earbuds to fit inside of it. So if you're okay with that, there you go. I think the band can be interchangeable. It has a space where you could release it, but I haven't gotten it to release yet, and I haven't taken the time to because I don't have a band to replace it with. But I think that's where I'll wrap it up. The earbuds are surprisingly good. The band does still need a little bit of work, and overall it just needs some software updates, I think, and probably some firmware updates. But this is something that can definitely work out before release time, so I'll put a link to where you can find it down below. This is not sponsored in any way. They just sent this out to me for free to take a look at. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not getting paid or anything, so if you're interested in it, link down below. But thanks so much to Aipower for reaching out and for sending this out to give me a chance to look at it before anybody else other than Lou from Unbox Therapy. Thanks to you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you happen to like the video. Subscribe to the channel to get notified when new ones come out. I'll see you again next time.